Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys.
Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 2nd down, Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of running.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. but you got to find a way to execute.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Play action now. Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. This time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. Krosky-Merritt straight ahead. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This one set up for Daniels. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. That's over the middle. Cut by Diggs. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. It's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Last week, he was one of the many guys held in check in that loss, right, Brock? But there's an early catch towards a hopefully better overall effort in this one.
Ultimate team sport. It's never about any individual, but it's about the whole group. A lot of people got to step up this week, and that's a good way to start it.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Well, running was a long shot, right? We all knew that. And even with that small pickup, still a few yards away from moving those chains.
And I don't mind the run call. I really don't. Those can be very effective in those situations. But that defense, they were up for it, and they hit it before it got started.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down. Here's Daniels. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott to throw. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. He'll step out of bounds after about an 8-yard gain. And that's going to give the Cowboys a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Buying some time right. Ooh, he's calling his own number again. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's going to be limited to a pickup of 5 if they're lucky. Good rally to the football by the defense. That brings up 4th down. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Caught. This is Krosky Merritt again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and short. Daniels. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
He fields it cleanly. Fights his way through a tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Dak. Headed out right. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing on 2nd. Prescott taking a chance to the end zone. And he knocks it out. So he found him deep, but the defender makes the play, separating him from that touchdown, Brock. That's going to send him back now for 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Dak. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will add to their score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And out of bounds he goes after picking up close to 8 yards there. So 2nd and short coming up.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Play action now with Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They send a man in motion. One drawn up here for Daniels. And they get to him and stop him, but not before he picks up 3 yards. They need him. They've got a 1st.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Here's Daniels. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another 2nd to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Krosky Merritt on the draw. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Well, you taught me, Brock, sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It is caught left side. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. He got just enough daylight to get it there.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready, bring him down. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing now, Daniels. That's incomplete left side.
Daniels pass.
Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Odafe Oweh. His first this season after he had 7 of them last year. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. After the sack, Dak. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's still going to be shy of the first. Man, he made a great challenge for it on that play, but he was brought down just in time.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Dak out of the pistol. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
4th down play sets him up now inside the 35-yard line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Dak to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas! Picking up where they left off in that season-opening win last week, Brock. Quickly out in front, and they're adding to it as they push to be one of the teams to start the season 2-0.
And when you get going like this, it really doesn't matter what caller comes in that headset. Everybody in the huddle feels it. Like they're not going to stop us on the other side, and really they have it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3 yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, first and 10. Prescott set to pass. That's caught by Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10
to the air here.
47-yard line.
And this is going to be lost on a hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's second down.
It's second down.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And you can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw is Prescott. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Wow, they schemed that beautifully. They got the exact look they were going for, Brock. The only thing off about that play was that throw.
Yeah, you know what I don't want to see down there either? That QB tap in his chest, Kate. My bad. My fault. Yeah, I know. Everybody knows. Don't make it your fault again.
And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. A designed run. Daniels will keep it. Finds a lane and finds 20 yards. Great work on that keeper. That's a first down.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker. It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
All set to go now from the 35. Now Daniels to throw. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. An incompletion sets up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, Daniels. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down, Washington.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Krosky Merritt. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now here's Prescott. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on 2nd down. And they're happy to have that compared to the alternative.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short? Prescott will look to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Into the hands of Pickett. And this winds up all the way down into the red zone. They convert on 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. We'll talk about a clutch throw there on 4th down, Brock. Making a good play look even better coming in that moment and keeping this drive alive.
Yeah, your precision and accuracy always in this league have to be top-notch, but on 4th down, there is no margin for error.
What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the
2nd down, here's Dak.
26-yard line.
And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our first half will end.
Aubrey
now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, give to Krosky Merritt. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's Krosky Merritt on third. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. Gain of 9, Brock. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Running right, it's Williams. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Completes it again to Pickens. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
That's all about reading and recognizing right there for the linebacker. The only way you make a tackle for loss on a completion is you see it right away and you jump on it for a loss.
Believe it or not, a big loss on that completed pass. So here comes 2nd and long. To throw, Prescott. Nice effort on the hit to break up that throw. We've got third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And the defense is going to rally to this football. Stops things in the short field. So just 4 yards on that completion. That makes it 4th and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. A very short kick here from the right hand.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Now air it out on 3rd. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, Dak. To the outside. The catch is made by Lamb. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down.
6 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Prescott set to pass. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
Sanders still makes the stop. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. Third down, and they need to get 10. Dak to the air here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the Pennels staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate, but it's never over till it's over.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Screen pass here for Krosky-Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard
Offense
line.
overloading left side. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with blue. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now Prescott. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Krosky-Merritt to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
You gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Third down.
Daniels setting up the play action. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Jonathan Bullard. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Working from the pistol, Prescott. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now here's Prescott. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. And it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels to throw. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To throw. It's on target to Williams. And this is going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And it's going to be 1st down Commanders.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels trying to push deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, a 47-yard strike.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt. Now they send their back in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. All right, penalty pushes them back. They are still out there. They're going to try for 2. To throw, Daniels. And this is going to be caught for 2, so some fight left in them. Love it. It is back to a one-score game.
Commanders 8. Jake Moody to kick off for Washington.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Blue here from the pistol. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to pass it here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And they've got a 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 from the 32. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
So 2nd and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. A 3rd down run with Blue. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
With a win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
Domination.